Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Spyro the Dragon Reignited in last episode. Apparently killing them while they actually hit the ground still shocks you. That don't matter though, we got the achievement for that for the Terrace Village in the last episode, as well as clearing out the Misty Bog and their crafty frogs that like to attack you everywhere. And in this episode, we're going to go do the flight level in the well, because that's our next level, as well as doing, I believe what the next level is after this, an infamous level that pretty much is infamous for eating all your lives. So let's hop down this way, charge right on in, and get on with it. Right, so there is a trophy in this level, and that's pretty much do the whole thing without touching the ground. But since you don't have supercharge in these flight levels, because, you know, they're not speedways as they are in the later games, there's not really any reason for you to touch the ground unless you just need to stop and look around for a moment. So we're probably going to get this without even trying. I don't normally, like, stop to even hit the floor in the first place, but I don't know. So, my preferred method is, oh boy, I'm not used to this. The flying controls I'm still not 100% with, and he looked very janky. But I like to actually do that massive loop around like this, so I can go get these guys while going. I am very close to hitting the water on almost every given opportunity here. It's actually kind of scaring me a bit. But hopefully, I have done this in such a way that I will be easily clearing at least 2.5 of these all at once. So we've done all the archers already. We've still got 3 boats to do. Flame you. There's one over here. Then I will... Dang it, I hit the floor. Well, I didn't hit the floor, I hit the water. That's even worse. Because I have to do it all again now. But yeah, that one last boat is a little bit of a sneaky one. Because as you're trying to go around and get them all by doing it this way, I'm going to avoid getting that chest just to make this a little bit easier on myself. I did get that one, didn't I? So I'm pretty sure that was not the one I was missing. But it's because of the new flying mechanics, because they're completely different from what they were in the classic version. Because you control... Because the thing is, in the originals, in the classic versions on the PS1, like, Spyro controlled more like a plane, with every tap of the jump button making you go up like an entire like level or something. Yeah, look, that guy is what I was missing, because then I want to get that guy, come back around this way, flame this guy, and then loop around again. Can I press the button? Is that the right one? That was not the right one! Dang it. If I pressed the other... I pressed R1. I meant to press L1 because, like, or left bumper, right bumper, if you're playing the Xbox One version. Because those are... Remember, the loop and the U-turn did not exist in the originals, as far as I'm aware. So that would actually be really helpful here. But, of course, because the flying mechanics were also different in the original, you could probably just press triangle to stop, you know, flying, come to a standstill, and then just hit the jump button again to glide back into it. But because you like head bonk, you have more you have like a lag time between gliding again during a free fall, and that's what's messed me up before in the previous flying levels. So like when I've bonked and when I said that I hit the button, it didn't actually allow me to fly again. It's kind of like that, because Spyro actually feels like a natural, like, what's the word, bird, I guess. Right, so I want to tap that button. That's the... Well, I bonked, but I was able to recover out of it, which was perfect. So now I can go get this one. So I didn't mean to bonk there, but it kind of half helped, because now I can get all these planes and the rest of the chests in one fell swoop, and we should be done. So this is actually quite condensed. It's easy if you know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're going to run out of time. But here, I've still got over 25 seconds, so I've got lots of leeway. And I don't even need it, because once I get these planes, it's just the last few chests, and we're good. Of course, you want to fly in the opposite direction so you get them all really easily. But here we are. Just come down this way, get these last 2 chests, and we're done. And I didn't touch the floor. Hey, I believe it's time for me to fly. Let's press that button, because why not? So a couple of snafus there, but hey, I actually used one of the Reignited exclusive maneuvers to my advantage, even though I bonked while doing it. So look, complete wild flight without touching the ground. For the most part, 90% of these flight levels are water anyway, so why would you have a reason to just stand around? I guess you could stand in the tunnel and wait for all the planes to come to you, and you could just flame them as they're coming, but if you just head them off, you just have to press the circle button every time you see one. I don't see the point, really, but that means we don't have to come back to this level at all, even for a trophy, because there are no skill points tied to these flight levels, so... Yeah, we can just quit, and that's that. So, just less than 5 minutes, we're already done with that. Get straight onto the next level, which I believe is called Treetops. I'm pretty sure this is the next level, and if it is, we could be there for a while losing all of our lives, and I probably will not be cutting any of that out, because that is how that level goes. So, I'm probably... Well, I hope I'm not going to lose too many lives. I mean... Remember that the physics are also a little bit different. So the way that charging works is not how many ramps you go down, but how much momentum you build by going off of a supercharged ramp. So, or a supercharged spot. I keep forgetting I can't charge those guys. And I did not... You are a cheeky son of a biscuit. Right, I need some health. Right, you're going to come at me. I'm going to flame you. Right, so I need some critters now. That was terrible. There never no critters around here. The mushrooms have respawned, which is kind of funny, but that's fine. Yeah, treetops. That's our next level. And there's a critter right here. Perfect. Right, I kind of need a bit more health than that, though, so we'll flame you. Hopefully by doing another lap, that chicken will respawn. Oh, I didn't realise that. You see that shiny? That's one of the orbs. That's one of the pearls I didn't pick up when I killed one of those warthogs. I didn't realise they did the shine as well. Not even in the original. Huh. You learn something new every day. Right. Is this guy respawned? No. Would like... You know what? Screw it. We'll just go in. We're probably going to take more... We're going to lose lives due to fall damage anyway. We're voiding out, so... But yes, the infamous level treetops. We even get a unique angle for this. Flame it. Yeah. Burn treetops. Burn the treetops. Get it? I don't know. I'll just barrel roll because why not? Okay, this level was infamous because we got a lot of long jumps that we need to do by jumping off of supercharged ramps, chaining them, as well as make sure we have enough momentum to even do the jumps correctly in the first place. And it may even be easier at some points to just not do it. And that's one of the guys we actually need to chase, and he's holding a 25 right there, so that's a thing. Well, I've just been given the slip, literally. Both by these monkeys as well as the thief, but he's not an egg thief. Right, so let's get some of this back. And I will say this is actually one of the times where it's actually I'm very thankful for having a map in a Spyro 1 level, because Treetops is very winding and very segmented, and yet you need, pretty much the whole level works as one. Not because it's segmented and all that, and because they have to be, you know, evenly spaced out so you can actually make the glides and whatnot. I mean, look, that guy's there as well. But the main dealio is that, well, like I said, you've got to chain supercharged ramps in order to make long jumps at different positions. So you kind of need that awareness of your surroundings in order to make the jumps, and this is why the map is really helpful here, because it kind of actually shows you where the ramps are as well. They're all separated, so you can easily like see what kind of pathing you need to make and what jumps you need to do in order to chain them. But if you know the level, it's not going to be that confusing. I mean, this was actually... Well, actually, I'll talk about that after we talk to this dude, because he's going to say the same thing as I have. Isaac!
Spyro, if you jump at the end of a supercharged ramp, you can really go far.
I'm all over it.
Get it? All over it, because we need to go all over the level in order to make them. But yeah, fun fact, this was actually one of the levels that was part of the demo. Yeah, this level, this infamous level that people have spent long time with because it just eats their lives up. That is kind of a thing, and I guess like the people, I guess it was like that. Because one, it's memorable, two, it gives people practice for when the game actually does come out. Sadly, I never played the demo when it was a thing, but I guess you can see what we got to do here. So, let's just make this jump for now. We're going to go through the level normally. Why did I actually do that? I needed to continue charging the bolt layers. Oh well. We'll get it eventually. We've got to go through the level many times in order to get everything that we need. It's just that I glided for the assurance. We'll go through the level normally like once or twice, and then we'll actually go do all the extra bits. Because the majority is what you're going to get for going through the level normally anyway, but it's not the point, is it? Plus, it also allows you to get like a feel for what we're going to do. In fact, saying that, we're at the end already, technically. It's actually quite a short level if you just stick to the linear pathway, but we haven't been over there yet, I don't think. So we're going to have to go there at some point, but for now, I want to go make this jump. Here, bear! Oh, you kidding me? I got stuck on the ledge again, and then we bonked after freezing on the ledge for a second. Why does that keep happening? Why don't you do the little auto hover that you do, Spyro? It's like sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't. And I guess it's because I was charging you wouldn't have done it, but still, that's annoying. Oh, at least we can try this one again then. We'll get this time. There we go. Got to take care of these guys again, but that's some more orbs, so well, that's helpful. Here we are. There we are. Had to go back for that one. Sparks don't want to grab it. Right, let's try that again. I mean, I guess I don't need to actually, like, complete the jump normally. I can just glide it. There we are. Give me you. Them. And yep, we're already at the end. But you can actually hear one of the thieves laughing. It's because he's actually up there. And yeah, even with that supercharged ramp that we just jumped off of, we can't make it. Hell, we didn't even make this jump originally. So, and you might be thinking, oh, this will take me up there. Nope, this will actually spin you back at that ramp. So we need to build more speed, more momentum in order to do an even longer and higher jump in order to actually make it up there. Because if we have a little look here, you can see all those shiny bits, but you can actually see him wiggling his head in the distance there. Probably not in the original because of resolution and whatnot. He may not even be rendered, but yeah, you can clearly see him in this version, so that helps. So what we need to do, try to be this way, and notice that there's nothing really here, but it does kind of spiral around. But there's also that supercharged ramp that actually led in there in the first place. If you can angle your jump from there, this is actually intended for you to continue using your dash in the first place. But there is another vortex there that we could take, but I'm not going to take that right now, because if we follow this around, this is entirely intended for us to, like, make a jump out of here over to that bit over there. So you can see how it all, like, ties in the end. So this is where you want to be, like, making a mental note of your surroundings, so that you can actually start chaining supercharged ramps in a specific way. But here we're back at the beginning of the level, effectively. We're actually back at the beginning of the level, so now we're going to have to figure out where we can go elsewhere. I mean, for one thing, there's stuff up that way. We haven't gone this way yet, because we went that way first, so yeah, we're going to have to split off now. So let's go this way. Dash them through. Got a key, so if we went back on ourselves now, and go back down that way, and, you know, jump whatnot back to that little pit that we were in when we got the first dragon in this level, we'll be able to open up that case and get some gems, but of course we'll leave that for later because we're going up this way right now. Flame you. Both? I didn't actually realise I got you in one flame, but there you go. Ouch. So yeah, now we're effectively at the treetops. And they give you a lot of lives in this level, but you're probably going to use them just as much. You're probably going to use more than what you actually gain in this level, even if you grind from the enemies that respawn, so keep that in mind. They are being a little bit on the safe side, giving you a few lives to prepare you, like, yep, you're going to need these. I hate those two. Right, so I haven't missed anything here, have I? Nope. Good. Actually, wait, hang on, what's on top of there? Oh, that's cool. That's cool, that is. Look at those particle effects. I like that. Sorry, I just had to appreciate the graphics for a moment there, yet again. It's such a good looking game! I swear, I mean, I know that the originals, they haven't aged the best for PlayStation, I will say that, but they do have a certain look to them. But this game, this version just blows out of the park, man. It's just so good looking. You can clearly see where most of their effort went. I mean, like I said, the physics themselves are good as well. They could just use a little bit fine tweaking with a few patches, but other than that, like, functionality. But as Lyle will say, we've got some jumps to do.
Greetings, Spyro. For an amazing tour of the treetops, don't just stop at one supercharge.
Huh.
And this is going to be your most known checkpoint in this level. Get used to respawning here, folks. This is your preferred one. So first of all, what I'm going to do is just make this jump, but I'm not going to make any more jumps. Yes, I'm cancelling it out. That may be a stupid move, but we'll see in a minute. Ouchies, that sucks. Grab that. It's a little bit annoying that the statues don't actually count as a full recovery. You have to get the blue butterflies, but remember, the blue butterflies for extra lives didn't actually exist in the original Spyro 1 for PlayStation, so obviously that's like a quality of life improvement. But can I just flame you before you hit me again? Thank you. Right, so I'm just making sure I grabbed everything around here. Yeah, you can see that little area over there. We've got to jump from up there all the way over there. That's going to be fun. But you can kind of see where you got to actually jump from in order to get that. You see that ramp there right behind where we actually jumped off of right there? We got to, like, angle it. And you can't just make the jump from here because you'll not be at the right angle. So, yeah, you can kind of see how that works. Got to go through the whole level super speed. But that's not our prerogative right now, because there's actually one other area that we do actually need to jump with here. That is not the right direction that we want to go to. There we are. And, yep, launch date. That trophy is supercharged jumping off of every ramp. There is a way on actually not getting that, because my brother was actually playing the game earlier, and, well, I say earlier, about a week ago. Yeah, I'm sorry about these videos coming out quite late, especially since it's quite a short game, but, you know, I've already said, Bring the Crunch had to be finished off, and hashtag free game is starting to pick up again. I've been given a lot more games from indie developers yet again, so that's a thing. But yeah, I wanted to come over here first and clear this out, because even if you are chain jumping supercharges, if you jump over this way instead of veering off harder to the right to that ramp over there, you could end up over here, and then if you try to jump over this way, as you can see on the map, it doesn't really lead anywhere, and if you do a sharp turn, you're just back at the entrance anyway. I keep saying the entrance. The exit anyway. So, yeah, that's the problem here. So, I would go all the way around the place yet again in order to get back, but I'm just going to commit suicide, because then I'll respawn exactly where I need to be, and that cuts out pretty much half a level's worth of travel. Cutting out an entire lap. So, let's do that. And here we are, we're back here again. So what we want to do is jump off of this and continue charging. Don't be afraid, you've got lives. Then we need to... Too sharp. Too sharp. Right, you can see what I was trying to do there, though. I need to get onto that ramp and run backwards through it. And then we got to get off to that side-off bit. Because, like, if I come over here, for example, we would have come off from there. And from there, what we have to do is... hang on a sec. So from there, when we come up and around and whatnot, we've got to veer off to this bit. And then you can make that super leap all the way over there to where that dragon is. That's the infamous dragon everyone has trouble with. And the game itself actually picks fun at it. So, let's try this again. Right, let's see if we can get more speed. That's a clear. Right, over here, this way, and that way! I tried to actually glide out of that, but it didn't want me to, and I failed. I did actually press X twice there, and it didn't want to glide out of it. I don't know what happened there. I kind of got locked into the charge, and a lot longer than I wanted to. But if I nailed that jump, we would have made it, and that's the hardest jump in this level. But it's not the only hardest jump. We've got 2 of those jumps to make, so let me give that another go. That was pretty close. Obviously, the earlier you get onto the ramp, the more speed you can make, and I jumped too late on that one. I will say this, because it's momentum-based, the jump, the time to actually make that, hit the jump button to make the jump, is a lot tighter than what it was in the classic version. A lot of people have said that, and I can tell that as well. How did I miss that one up? Come on! I bumped on the edge! Yep, I did say this is where all of our lives are going. This is going to be fun to count. I know I haven't been putting them on screen, but you get what I mean. It's like, well, we're down to 25. I've still got more lives than average. Even though I have been failing more often than I usually do. Right, veer. Nope, not make it. See, the jump is like, the time to make to hit the jump button is like so tight. It's got to be exact. And you got to have the most amount of momentum as well. It's very hard to get. Oh, come on! I hate it when that happens! And then it, like, teases you, like, oh yeah, you can still glide, but you're pretty much dead at this point. That's really annoying. Like I said, this is all uncut. This is pretty much the video right here. This is how this level is to everybody. This is the true experience of Treetops. And it's not on purpose. It's just how it is. Right, let's do this. That's clear. That isn't a clear. I bonked again on the very edge. Why does that keep happening? It's always on the edge. It's not like I completely mess up the jump. I just hit the edge. I'm doing it as early as possible as well, so I'm not entirely too sure what I'm doing here. Oh, come on! It's the same point! I'm not getting a high enough jump. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It is really tight on getting the jump. I don't need to see this every time. Just spawn me like you normally do in the classic version, please. My lives are dropping. And I didn't mean to get that go well. There, that's better. I'll just make the jump earlier. How about that? Yeah, better. Right, glide now. That was not it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. God. What am I missing here? Here's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, this is when that Reignited cutscene gets really annoying, because that didn't happen in the original. You just spawned after... You just respawned immediately after the Fade to Black. There we go. That's the height we needed. That's the height we needed. I don't know how I got that height with all the other times I didn't, but that was the height I needed to guarantee that glide. Right, I can just keep running and flaming you because I'll get you eventually. There we are. And I don't want to be charging you around this small little circular point because that would be murderous. I mean, I guess when you get here, you might want to just activate the dragon first of all. So if you do fall, you'll just respawn back up here. I guess that's what I should have done. Because Jed here is going to get mocked.
That was quite a ride, Spyro. You learned a lot since you were a young glider.
Yeah, well, you could have found an easier spot to get stuck.
Yeah, I know, right? That took a while. That took a lot of lives. Am I still over 20, though? Get in. I'm 20 on the dot. That's actually quite good. So that's the hard bit out of the way. And after we grabbed everything on that little island, that's pretty much it over there. Actually, I did not check to make sure I actually had everything over there. Please don't say there's anything over there. Good, you're not. Whew! That would have been bad. Okay, so from here we've got... Oh, wait, is it from here or is it from elsewhere? No, it's not from here, I don't think. Or is it? Hang on. Give me a minute. Brainstorming. I think it's from here. We've got another series of jumps to make. And I bonked anyway! Why does that keep happening? It's not from here, actually. It's from the other one where we were originally at to begin with. Still got to get back over there, though, so... In fact, can I just glide there instead of charging? Yeah, I can make that jump. I might as well just do it from here. Yeah, we're going to do it from here. And we need to come back here anyway, because we got the key, so we can open this up. Oh, I'll flame you. Tasty chicken, and that's a 1-up. Awesome. Yeah, I really don't really mind on wasting lives in this level. You're going to lose them anyway. Right, get the checkpoint here. Right, so here we go. What I want to do is go down this one. Veer off to this area. Remember what I said, this area? We want to follow this all the way around. Jump. Then go down this ramp. Recognize this ramp all the way to the end. And glide. And I did not get enough speed. Oh well. Well, I could just make my way back and do it that way. But I'm just going to die and respawn because it's a lot quicker and easier. Because I've pretty much got to go back to that ramp, go to the other, glide to the other ramp, use the vortex, and then get all the way back up this way. Pretty much another lap of the level. Every time you fail, it's another lap of the level if you don't want to sacrifice a 1-up. Why did I go this way? That was dumb. Screw it. I'm going to lose another life. I should not be inflating the counter like that, but it's my choice for making a counter. But a lot of people actually decide to just commit suicide in order to respawn a lot quicker just to save some time, because this level is actually one of the more harder ones to just retrace your step. Are you seriously? I could have actually lived there, but because I was still holding the charge button, I kept bonking because I didn't expect to actually live. So I died anyway. My emotions just ran wild right there. It was like a mix of emotions. Did I win? Did I lose? How did I survive? Why am I still holding the button? Why am I failing? Why did I not turn sharply there? I was turning as hard as I could go there. Oh boy. 16 already. Wow, we were just on 20. Why is this jump, like, being the more harder one? This is normally supposed to be the easier of the two jumps. And I was turning as sharply as I could again there, and I didn't make it once again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Right, let's try it again. Hibber! That's a clear. Right. I'm gonna hug the wall a little bit more this time, because I'm turning sharp enough! What the hell? It's always at that point now! I don't even know where I am. Well, I do know where I am. There's a map there, but I didn't see anything. For some reason, at that last bit, I'm not making it, even though I'm staying close to the edge as possible. I mean, I know that when you're supercharging, turning isn't as sharp, but... No, cancel. And I still messed it up! Wow, this is annoying me quick. I'm not even making it to, like, the hard part of that. Oh my god, my lives. Shouldn't have said nothing. I shouldn't have said anything. I jinxed myself at the very end. I'm turning. Why can I not turn? It's not turning when I'm holding right. It's too... It's not turning sharp enough. I don't know why. Oh, come on. Can that stop happening, please? That's actually really annoying now. It's literally just one jump I gotta make, and I can't make it. I can't even get to it. Because for whatever reason, I can't turn when I'm on that part now. Oh, it's because I catch the wall. That's why. I'm catching the wall, and it messes up my momentum. And that's what's messing up my turning, and that's what's messing up my speed. Because I saw myself lose speed there when I scuffed the wall. Damn, that's what's been messing me up. Now I found that out. In real time. Probably noticed it a lot earlier during editing, but... Yeah, this is what I'm saying. If you don't want to lose a life, you've got to go through all this in order just to get back and have another go. And I went the wrong way. I don't know. I can just glide down here. That's really annoying. Right, come on. We can do this. Right, don't scuff the wall. That's better turning. That's better turning. God damn. It's so annoying. That's it. That's it. There we go. I kept scuffing the wall, and that was what's messing me up all those jumps ago. That's why I wasn't turning sharp enough. But now that we've made it, just keep chasing that down, flaming him without actually charging. Get his purple gem, burn all this, get the rest of the gems for the level, and we're done. We have got all dragons, right? I'm pretty sure, yeah, there was only 3. One on the main path, one for a checkpoint halfway through, one for the big jump, and there we go. This level is now done, and that was 27 minutes uncut footage right there. So I hope you enjoyed that failure. Took a little bit more than I actually thought. Of course, the easier jump I messed up the most, but I feel like that you don't, because it's momentum based. I'm guessing because I was scuffing the wall, it was messing up my speed. Because at that point, when I realised I made the jump, because I visibly noticed that I lost speed, and that affected my turning as well. Because you're still going that speed, but you're not turning much because you haven't got the speed to make the turn. In the original, since it wasn't momentum based, it was just how many charging ramps you went off of. I mean, that still builds up your speed a lot quicker for momentum, but you know what I mean. It didn't used to do that in the original, so that was the problem. But hey, we got the trophy. We actually completed this level with over 10 lives. It was in 9 less than I thought, but in the next episode, guys, we finish off Beastmakers. See you guys next time.